I look like shit again, as per usual, because I just did a 12-hour shift, and I'm super sleepy. But guess what I said? I said, man, I'm gonna come to Whataburger, bam, as you can see. But on top of that, I'm also like, man, dude, I'm on that grind set, bro. I'm on that grind set, know what I'm saying? I'm about making that money, honey. Making that money, honey. But on top of that, it's interesting because I'm starting to really like think about limitations and how limitations can be obviously bad, but they can also be very good in a sense. So, example, if I put like, I don't know, let's say there's an example like this. Let's say there's 30 toothbrushes, right? Or deodorants or whatever you want to choose. And they say, hey, pick one. And you don't have a favorite yet. You don't know what brands there are. There's no names. And you're just like, okay, looking at it, you're like, damn, which one do I want? This one costs more, too expensive, all this stuff. Usually you just go, the cheapest one, I don't care. Or, hey, I like this color. But really it's hard because there's 30 of them. However, if they put, let's say, 2 in front of you, you're going to go with the one that you like. Oh, I like this one more. It looks nicer. Or this one's cheaper. Boom. 2 choices. So I think limiting can also help you in a way. Like, so example is, if you're limited, it makes you more focused. It makes you like really figure stuff out. Like, boom, just like the toothbrushes. But on top of that, let's say you're in a room and you're okay in the room, you're happy in the room. They give you everything you need in the room. And then let's say suddenly they're like, you can't leave this room. Okay, well, this room isn't badass anymore. It fucking sucks. I hate this room because I feel like a prisoner because I can't leave this room. Well, when that happens, you start to get a little more creative. You're like, man, this room is small, but I want to figure something out. I want to do something with this room. I want to get out of this room. How do I get out of this room? Start looking around. And I think that's very useful in terms of limiting. Like, if you put limits on yourself, it makes you very creative. So that's what I'm actually doing with myself. So I'm starting to do this thing where I only work 40 hours. I'm trying to hit 6 figures. That's my goal. But I also I don't want to work more than 40 hours at my job. So if I wanted to hit 6 figures, I can just hit 52 hours a week, and I'd be making 6 figures easy. I don't want to do that. I'm only doing 40 hours. And what that forces me to do is say, okay, my rental income, my job, making about 80K. I'm like, how do I get that? How do I get that 20K without working more hours, obviously? So I'm like, man, I need to get another property. I need to get more money. I'm trying to do this thing, write a book so I can publish it on Amazon, make some money on there. And it's just like it's the gears, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, creativity. I need to use my brain. And so I think it's interesting. I've just been thinking about this a lot in terms of limiting yourself and how it makes you very creative. So sometimes limiting it makes you focused and it makes you very creative. So sometimes limiting can be bad. Limits can be bad, but limits can also be very good.